Welcome back to DEVS, episode 7. It was really fun talking to everybody on my first live stream, too. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Oh, what is this? I've been really good on Lovecraft Country, figuring out, like, whatever the poems and spoken word moments were, but I don't recognize this. What's going on? What's up, Lyndon? This is super trippy. This is freaking me out. In a good way. It's kind of a bop.
You did say you were gonna do it, and I did it the night before, so...
Excuse me.
Cat's not gonna walk itself.
I don't like that they're giving me such a sweet, like, cute moment, though. That just makes me think this episode is gonna end on a really, really down note.
I know we can discuss it in 30
Don't show me
seconds.
this
We can
again,
also
dude.
discuss it now.
Said it in the last episode, but this show is just confusing tragedy. That's, like, the main thing about this show.
The box contains everything.
It doesn't contain us.
Sure about that? Oh, that is so fucking weird. And they're right there watching it as it happens.
The fuck, Stuart?
Yeah, that would freak me out, dude.
Remember, Lyndon's in your car. There's that whole thing.
Sure.
That's crazy. They just know everything that's gonna happen today. Let's see, is she gonna play it off like she didn't know it was gonna happen? Or...
Hi, Lyndon.
Okay. Is Lyndon gonna, like, try and kill Katie? Are they really just gonna have a conversation? I can never really predict, like, what this show is gonna do. It keeps me on my toes.
Yeah.
Oh no. Kenton's gonna kidnap him or something.
I'd sort of mentally prep myself for a heist.
Why do I get the feeling someone is gonna die here? Like, they're both looking down so much. Like, they're anticipating what's about to happen, like something's gonna get thrown over.
In worlds in which you don't. But you'll only be conscious of the worlds in which you remain alive.
Lyndon, don't.
In the worlds in which I remain alive.
Katie, why would you let him do this?
So you're saying I demonstrate my total belief in the multiverse? Whoa.
I know Lyndon's gonna do it, but I really don't want him to.
Whoa. Okay, so when do I do it? When do I climb over?
Now.
Now? Fuck.
Dude, this is kind of fucked up. Like, I really don't like this, man. Dude, my heart is pounding out of my chest right now. I don't like this. Dude.
The mind blanks at the glare. This is a special way of being afraid. No trick dispels. Religion uses stuff that
She
says
knew
no
he was always
rational
gonna
being
fall,
can
you
fear a
fucking
thing it will
liar.
not feel.
Who was that?
Yes. Made the system based on the universe as it is, not your restricted obsessions.
Well, damn.
Forrest.
This show is such a trip, dude. I know I've said it a million times, but this show is such a trip. What I say. This dude just can't not fuck shit up. Like, he just can't. I have one wish. Don't kill Jamie. Just don't kill Jamie. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. Oh, he's so sweet. No! Come on! Kill this motherfucker, Lily. Did not want to be right about that. Why?
Bitch.
Fuck you. Yes! Destroy him! Katie already said it. It's not within his power to kill her. It's impossible. Bite his fingers out. Scratch his eyes out. I'm freaking out, man. I'm freaking out. Oh, shit. What? I didn't expect that. Not gonna lie, it feels really good to watch that motherfucker die.
5, 6, 7,
What?
9.
I did not expect that. He's another fucking Russian agent? What? Like, I've been waiting for Jamie to die this whole season and hoping it wouldn't happen. And of course it did. Of course. But goddamn, that was a good twist right there. Like, what the fuck? I am shooketh. I did not see that coming. With his character, I mean. Jamie. I definitely understand why she goes to DEVS now. She is such a good actor.
That was not an order. That was a choice.
Well,
And now it's a problem.
seems like a pretty cool dude if you ask me.
Both of us.
It's so unfair, dude. I mean, if I were her, I'd take the flight to Hong Kong. But we know she's gonna be at DEVS. So I'm thinking she doesn't take either of those options and she goes to DEVS. Either for revenge or more answers or something. Oh, they got a dog. I fucking hate you people. But I also don't know how I feel right now, okay?
Us, right? When I was a kid, the world changed every few years. These days, it changes every few months. Sometimes every few hours.
True.
And then you make a joke about it not being as good as Jurassic Park.
It seems like they are like ready to die. I've said it 3 million times, but poor Lily, she cannot catch a break. Like, I feel like Kenton specifically has ruined her life, like, over and over again. Good riddance, asshole. Bro, this is sad. I didn't sign up for these emotions. Looks like she's made a decision. A creepy ass statue. Stop showing me, Amaya. My heart's beating really fast right now. The score isn't helping. I actually didn't expect these two to get a scene together.
Everything is inside.
Yeah.
I don't think I can turn around.
But that's the thing, you can. But I wouldn't want to leave either. Not after that. This is so ominous. You did not just end the episode right there. You assholes. I'm upset. Why would they do that to me? Okay. It was a really, really, really good episode. I'm very upset. Not in a bad way, just like, they definitively killed Jamie. I'm mad. They definitively killed Lyndon. I'm mad. And they ended that on the biggest cliffhanger I have ever seen. I'm mad. God damn, that was a great episode. Called it at the beginning though, when it was Jamie and Lily having such a sweet, cute moment. I'm like, oh, this is gonna go really, really south, and it certainly did. And it's so strange how there are things in this show that literally are told to you well before they happen, but when these things actually happen, it's just not how you anticipated it, or it's exactly how you anticipated it, which is unexpected. And if it was even moderately unclear before this moment that the future cannot be changed, this one definitely set it in stone. What has been seen is going to happen. There is no chance of changing it. But is it though? I mean, they brought up, the many worlds thing where it's like, this could go an infinite amount of ways, essentially. So how do you know that you're watching like the correct reality? Like, I don't know. I don't. I have to see what happens in this show. Like, how are they gonna wrap this up? I still have so many questions. And at the same time, I don't. Like, I pretty much get it now, I think. But I can't even begin to imagine how they're going to wrap this all up. The moment when the dev team traveled like a second into the future, and it was like exactly predicting what they were gonna say, what they were gonna do, that was actually kind of terrifying. And I completely understand why the dev team is like, nope, this is wrong. Like, this cannot be real. But it still slightly confuses me because, again, they've said the only way this works is with the many worlds theory. Like, that is what is correct. So if that is correct, how can the future be 100% set? There's an infinite amount of other ways this could have gone. It seems like things are happening the way they're happening because they believe wholeheartedly that this is the exact way it has to happen. Like, again, if Katie didn't tell Lyndon to balance at the edge, he wouldn't have died. But it does seem like once you've seen a future, you like can't help yourself. You have to do it that exact way. Like, seeing it made it real. So if they had not seen it, there would be an infinite amount of ways this could go. I don't know. This is a way more philosophical show than I was expecting going into it. And goddamn, that was cold of Katie to be like, you're gonna test this theory because in the worlds where you don't die, you know, you don't die. You'll know that your theory worked. And in all the ones where you do die, well, you don't have to worry about it anymore. But the way that scene played out seemed like in every way that could have gone, he was gonna fall and die. And Katie let it happen. And it seemed like she was upset that it went that way, but at the same time, she allowed it to happen. This show hurts my brain so much. And Stuart and the rest of the team essentially leaving the devs team, knowing that the machine works, and the horrifying reality that it works, was really interesting. I wasn't expecting, I don't know, for it to play out that way for that character. And in a weird way, he's kind of like the gatekeeper to hell at the moment. Like, he lets Lily in and he's there to berate Forrest for being who he is and being the one to run this whole thing, when in reality, he doesn't seem like he actually knows nearly as much as he thinks. And I still can't believe that scene with Kenton killing Jamie, trying to kill Lily. Not only because they killed the character I love so much, but because Pete, out of all people, is the one to save her and ends up being a fucking Russian agent. What? That whole scene was such a wild ride. That was insane. And it's kind of crazy that he didn't have to do that. He did that because he actually really liked Lily and he felt sorry for her. But goddamn, it felt so good watching Kenton die. Like, goddamn. I've wanted him to die since the moment he killed Sergei, and the way he went was pretty choice. But once again, Lily gets the short end of the stick, and now she's faced with two options: go to the CIA for protection and go through all these interrogations and this huge process, and your life has changed forever, or fly back to Hong Kong and you can never come home. Your life as you knew it is gone forever. Or the third choice, which she made for herself, to go to devs, either to get answers, get revenge. I don't know. They ended it on the craziest cliffhanger ever, so I don't know. It was just really wild. It was really wild. And I thoroughly enjoyed the conversation that Katie and Forrest had about the cavemen. How as time passes, things continue to accelerate and progress faster and faster and faster. Like, those people spend 5,000 years in the same cave doing the same thing with virtually no advancement in anything. But then you see the amount of advancement that we had from the year 1800 to 1900, and then again how much faster things accelerated from 1900 to 2000. Like, it's crazy. And it really seems like Katie and Forrest are preparing for their death or the universe to cease to exist. I really don't know what is going to happen when she says, you know, everything collapses or cause and effect collapses. I'm going to have to see it to understand, see it to believe it. And I also really enjoyed that last scene with Lily and Stuart, where he's like, you should turn back now, like there is nothing good waiting for you inside. And that seems like it's true. But she even says, like, I don't think I have a choice. I think I have to do this. Yeah, it seems like she does not have a choice, even though she does. Like, but into the technicals. Cinematography, as always, so good. I think my favorite shot of the episode was Stuart standing in front of the mandala looking like light pattern behind him. Like, it was a pretty straightforward shot, but it just looked so gorgeous. And there were plenty of others, but that was the one that like really stood out to me. The score was once again really fantastic. It, as usual, is so unnerving and unconventional in just all the right ways. Editing and pacing was pretty perfect, I think. There were very long, drawn-out moments that just let you sit with these like really haunting visuals and ideas that the show presents you with. Like, the show always takes its time with everything, and that's what I think really, really makes it work. And once again, I gotta give the acting award to Sonoya Mizuno. She's just so good. Like, the terror and confusion of fighting off Kenton and then seeing him die right in front of her, the emptiness and sorrow that she felt after Jamie had died and she knew her life was over, and then the sorrow and determination like all over her face as she's walking into DEVS knowing that this is something she just has to do. She's so good. Overall, I'd give this episode a 9.7 out of 10. It's truly fantastic. And if the finale can really stick the landing, I think that's going to be a perfect 10 out of 10 for me. And no, I don't think any movie, TV show, art can achieve like true perfection, but a 10 out of 10 for me is just getting very close to that. And like I said, if they can stick the landing, I mean, this is some of the best TV I've ever seen. That being said, sticking the landing is going to be a little tough, so we shall see. And that's about it.
At which the future becomes lost is very close.